What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing IndyCar Fixed Series from Phillip Island, Australia. A fun circuit that actually suits these cars pretty dang well. Very fast, very flowing, very fun circuit, to say the least. Gonna be doing a 27-lap race. Looks like it should be pretty close on fuel. I actually haven't done the calculations, just started practicing, well, and qualifying. Because that's the way I do it. But we are starting 7th place here. We'll see how this goes. Should be interesting. Hopefully it's as fun as last week.
Green, green, green!
And I'm getting blown by on the start because I don't really have anywhere to go.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the
Oh
left.
God, I
Car
got
on your
pushed
left.
wide by
Clear
that
on the
guy.
left. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Well, I guess things are going to be more interesting now as I'm going to have to work back through the field.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead.
Okay. This is not where I want to be. These guys are back here for a reason.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Pick a freaking line. Come on.
Left side. Clear. Go right.
Okay, that was a interesting first lap, to say the least. This guy seems to be awkwardly slow down the straight.
Clear on the left.
Seem to have lost that number 7 car. He was the car that started directly ahead of me on the grid. Well, I do like a good challenge. Don't like it because of being pushed wide in turn 2 on the first lap, but goal still is the same though. Improve our position from where we started. Looks like we got a lot of guys in the pits.
You're in the top 10.
And I don't think I'm going to be able to make it on fuel. Thank you, iRacing. Just love fuel saving races, guys. Well, 26.4, that means we can make it.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
Well, if they're in front of me, they can't be that slow. Right? You know, the IndyCar series really seems to be divided into 2 separate groups. There's the fast guys, and then there's the not fast guys. All seems to be very clearly delineated. Hopefully this guy gives me
Left
racing
side.
room.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
And we're through. Well, that'll bump us up to 9th position. So that speck up there is where we started. Short shift in there to get a little bit of extra traction to the rear wheels. Good bit of understeer there. Well, that should be another place that we're going to gain there. I'm pretty sure that's preferred position. Maybe, maybe not. That stupid fixed series brake bias. It's really pretty freaking ridiculous. Should be close enough to get a pretty good draft. This circuit fortunately isn't that difficult to pass on because of the really long high-speed straightaway here. Very flowing nature. Plus you got a couple of hairpins to make passes in and get better runs off of.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
And do stuff like that. And the march continues. Okay, I was a little bit scared going through that corner, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, that corner is called Siberia. Probably for a reason. AKA, if you go off there, you're never seen again. Just really concerned about the fuel. Huge bobble by there, by that guy.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Well, we are where we wanted to get back to. See if we can improve our position here. Looks like we have done a better job than the 7 car of working our way back through position or through traffic. Hopefully we can get a nice draft off of this guy.
20 more laps.
Now, I will say it's been a very long while since I've driven this circuit, probably since, well, heck, probably since this circuit was released along with the V8 supercar. That should tell you just how long it's been. Which is really quite a shame because it's an awesome place. It's a fun layout. This place was actually one of my favorites in R Factor with the 2004 Champ Car World Series mod. Spent a lot of time around this place with those cars. That turn is very reminiscent of the keyhole at Mid-Ohio there, where the apex is actually on the back side of the corner. Coming up on lap traffic here. Should be interesting to see what happens.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Not too much of an issue there. I think we have the speed to get past this 19 car. I think we can definitely do it. It's just a question of how things are going to play out here over the course of the race. Oh, the gap's about equalized with the car behind us, so we are a little bit faster than him. Won't have to worry about him too much. Just really concerned with the fuel, though. Because traditionally I haven't been a fuel-saving driver, aka I absolutely hate fuel-saving races, and that's a very good portion as to why I don't race in the open series in the IndyCar, because a lot of the races do end up being fuel-saving affairs, which honestly, quite frankly, suck. They suck in the real world, they suck in the virtual world. Just need to focus on letting this car do its work. Just let it do its thing and it will treat you nicely. It's probably quicker to stay in second there. That's actually what I was using in qualifying, but here in the race, obviously you want to make sure you don't have any issues or anything like that, so. Just gonna try and save some fuel here. To do that, you roll out of the throttle a little bit early. Get into it a little bit softer. Short shifting supposedly doesn't really do anything for fuel consumption here, so kind of sucks if true. Well, the good news is, though, we're keeping up with this guy, even lifting out of it. And it looks like we're even gaining on the car in front. Holding at about 90% throttle here, and we're going to let the draft do the work. Even though I probably could have blown by him right there. And more lap traffic.
Go left. That car's a lap down.
Thank you.
Would have never guessed by the fact that it's going like 20 miles an hour slower than what we were. Thought did not cross my mind at all.
Good.
Car on your left. Clear on the right.
And we're through on
Clear the
traffic.
left.
Oh, that's probably not going to help the whole fuel consumption much.
You're in fifth.
.1. We got 13 to go. Looks like the two cars behind me have found their own little battle. Now see, the goal is that we can save up enough fuel that I can begin to push later on in the race when hopefully everyone else starts saving fuel if need be. So I have a feeling I'm not going to be the only one concerned. Or if I am, I have a feeling I'm not going to be the only one who would run out of fuel.
Sorry about the scare, Sebastian.
Although the good news is,
And was close. Yeah, I was hoping it would stop. It did.
good news is it hasn't really hurt our pace too much. I need to put a bigger fuel tank in this car. Cause this is kinda stupid, man. Kinda stupid.
Car stopped ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Just a lapped car spinning out there. Oh god, no, 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 no. That corner is really, really important to hit the apex. Otherwise you will go flying clear off into the forest. On the other side of the track. It's like a ramp.
You got 10 laps to go.
Although it looks like some of the other cars are pitting, so maybe this will play into a strategy for me. Hey, racing's got strategy in it, man. Driving around at half throttle sucks. iRacing, fix your shit. You know, if only like this car had alternative fuel mappings, which I'm pretty sure it did in the real world. I know the current car does, but at least then I could use, you know, full throttle
You got a slow car on the left.
and feel good about myself, you know? Even if it gave me the same amount of power as, you know, 75% power here. It's all about what you tell the driver, you know? I do not want to see that bar in the bottom left-hand corner above the accelerator position.
Thank you.
Slow motion IndyCar racing.
Yep.
Let's make sure we gotta keep it clean here today. There's really not a whole lot of room. But the good news is we're really not that much slower. 17.61, I'm pretty sure that's right around where I qualified, actually. Granted, when I qualified, I only had about 2 minutes of experience on the track. Recently, that is. But we have seemed to caught up a little bit compared to the car in front of us. Maybe he's realized that this race distance is completely inappropriate. Locking up that right front corner into that corner there. I really would like to catch up to this guy though, because then I could get a nice juicy draft, which I can use both to save fuel as well as to slipstream on by him. Plus, that's another position. He just rockets away as soon as we get to the straights. I don't think he's saving. I think he's going full-on balls to the walls. See, the thing is with me, I'm pretty bad at fuel saving because, well, at least in this car, I usually drive the Ford GT, as you guys probably know if you're familiar with my channel. That car requires a manual blip on downshift. That's what I do. This car has an automatic blip on downshift, you know, just automatically through the electronics within the car. So you don't need a blip. In fact, blipping actually will confuse the gearbox and prevent you from downshifting, interestingly enough, which I do several times. Looks like another lapped car having a big off there. How's that fuel situation doing? 6 to go. Do we have a reserve tank? Someone please tell me we have a reserve tank. Come on now.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. That's more than enough to finish.
I'm not sure if serious or if just being a jackass. Nice little power slide there. Haven't had too many of those today as we've been using half throttle everywhere. See, because if we got 5
laps to go.
He already told me 5 laps of fuel. Oh, that's enough to finish. Yeah, I'm calling battleship on that one there, buddy. This is exciting for all of the wrong reasons. And what happened to that lap that we went that slow? I don't remember having any issues. Just gonna coast it through here. some reason, I don't trust the... Oh, we got enough fuel.
How do you manage without pit stop? I don't get it. I'm saving fuel the whole race.
If we end up needing a pit stop anyways, I am gonna be flipping shit, man. I'm gonna be PO'd. I have a feeling this guy in front of me has just realized, you know what, this is a lost cause. I'm going.
What?
That guy suddenly now has a rocket. So, I mean, we've been saving pretty much the entire race. Right around at half throttle. In theory, you know, we really should have more than enough fuel. Or this race was not meant to be completed without a pit stop. Hopefully this guy will give us a nice little tug down the straight. I don't think we're quite close enough. Oh, we got 3.3 gallons, or 3.3 laps worth of fuel as we cross the line with 3 to go. That guy is just gone. Then again, I've definitely cut back on my fuel consumption. Driving like I'm driving a Toyota Prius. We are riding around for safety rating at this point, boys.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Oh, but we got enough fuel. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, never mind. I'm hearing things. I thought you said you got 2 laps of fuel.
Have to pit now.
You
See
have about 2 laps of fuel there.
Oh, God. Oh, God. This is impossible. I'm literally riding around at 60% throttle. My fuel injector's broken? I think my fuel injectors are broken. They're just permanently flowing in full fuel all the dang time. Else I got a leak in my gas tank, for crying out loud.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
I don't get it. Short shifting the whole race. Shifting at 9,200 RPM.
But you never know. From the sounds of it, that guy is in more trouble than I am right now. Well, it looks like he probably already made a pit stop. Well, boys, we got enough fuel in the tank, it seems.
Careful, Bartek.
But I'm just going to keep going with this pace because I don't want to risk it. The guy behind me would have to turn a lap in the 14s if he's going to catch me, let alone pass me. So I'm just going to ride around and hope someone runs out of fuel and be good to go. It is still very possible. This race ain't over yet. Or maybe it is.
Okay then. Ready, sorry for you.
Dennis, how do you do that?
Looks like this guy in front of us is having issues. See if we can beat him back to the line.
Go right.
Only capture.
Yes! Woo! Woo!
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job, you did really well.
That's pretty close there, Michael. I was running 19s the second half of the race and still only had about half a gallon left. I have enough fuel for half a lap. Oh man, that was close. That's why we saved fuel the way we were saving fuel. That way we knew we had enough in the tank that coming out of that corner, saw that guy slowing down, and we can go ahead and nail it and get on with it. And hey, it gained us a position after being run wide, essentially going way back to the back of the pack. We managed to finish 4th after basically passing the entire field while saving fuel. That's pretty damn impressive if I say so myself. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye. And I was going to end the video here, but I figure I might as well go ahead and do a quick debrief on this, as the opening laps are fairly exciting. Obviously, having the race compromise at turn 2 brings up an interesting talking point. First of all, restarting this car is not difficult. I don't know why people seem to struggle with it, but unfortunately there I just got trapped behind that guy, and yes, that is a car doing a cartwheel at less than 60 miles an hour. iRacing crash physics are awesome, are they not? Turn 2, totally non-malicious. Guy just took a wider line than I was expecting, and that's that. It really is. But at that point, you know, no need to get all frustrated and everything. Keep a calm, cool head, and just get on with it. And that's really what we did. If you're going to have an issue, turn 2 is a pretty good place to have an issue. We didn't hit anything. The car wasn't damaged or anything. And we still had the entire race minus 2 corners to make the time back up. And we did make the time up and more, which was definitely very nice. I was very surprised I was able to do that, but that brings me into my next issue. You don't need to force the issue. You see the 7 and 10 car here, and you saw that during the race. They were really chippy, really pushing, like, oh God, we just lost all this time. Got to get through there. You see the 7 car there just, oh yeah, there's half a lane there. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going for it. Here I go. And just, you know, I don't agree with that train of thought, honestly. You just need to have some patience, and you know, I think it says a lot that I was able to move through the traffic as swiftly, as efficiently as I was able to. But fuel-saving races, that's probably why I was able to pass this guy like he is tied to a post. The first couple laps, I wasn't saving fuel at all, and you know, I made up some time that I probably wouldn't have made up otherwise. But it's just annoying driving around at 50% throttle. It's annoying to watch races in the real world when they're driving around 50% throttle. Nobody wants to see that. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, iRacing thinks that we like that or something. You know, I'm all for races with pit stops. I like making pit stops and everything. You know, heck, you make this race 4 laps longer. Everybody has to make a pit stop. It's all good. It's enjoyable. Adds an extra element. But unfortunately, fuel-saving races just add who's going slower for longer. Now, I think if I could have started saving fuel from the very beginning, yes, I could have probably lost less time in the very end of the race where I was doing 20-second laps, 1 minute 28 seconds, but just annoying, frustrating, unfun. If you don't know how to save fuel, all you do is you roll out the throttle early, you concentrate on rolling through the corners, and most of all, do not make a serious mistake. If you spin out, you will pretty much obliterate fuel savings. You really will. Because if you have to do a flick spin 180, you just mashing the gas and burning fuel, and you going absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So, hope you guys enjoyed that race. Had an extra element of strategy, and it was pretty exciting coming back to the field, not going to lie. So, bye.